Josh Salisbury at McMullen Ford in Council Bluffs, Iowa again. It's my second video and I was really nervous the first time. I'm probably more nervous this time, just want to get that out the way. But what I do have is something amazing. It's a 21 F-150. It's not just an F-150. This is the PowerBoost. This is the one that everybody wants. This is 24 miles a gallon. This is able to pull 12,700 pounds, and it's super quiet and smooth. It probably is the smoothest thing you could ever drive. The XLT trim level, which is what this is a 302A package, and it has totally stepped up its game. Last year it had a halogen light. This year, this is an LED light with a wraparound, LED fog lights. They changed the wheel a little bit. That is an 18-inch sport wheel, and it looks good. I mean, chrome on black, come on. They put a little bit more of an aggressive tire on it. They've added a side fender vent. It looks great. Some of these trucks do have 360 cameras, and they're underneath the mirrors here, and this truck does have that. Also has a mirror in the back. It does create an awesome view when you're backing up or hooking up to your trailer. Another thing unavailable last year but is now available is Bliss. That is blind spot indicator, so you can tell when somebody's in your blind spot. It does see motorcycles, and it will see your trailer when you're connected. Huge change this year, guys. We don't have to use our keys anymore. It is an intelligent access key. Locking and unlocking just has to stay in your pocket. Push button start. You do get the 10-way power driver seat and 10-way power passenger seat. You don't have to let your passenger sit there with not having a power seat anymore. The automatic headlights, side view LED lamps, so you have total vision without even having to be in your truck. You can run the lights on this truck all the way around with your phone remotely, so you can see your approach as you're getting into your truck in a dark forest or something like that. There is now a button both on your key fob and here that'll drop your tailgate. You don't have to do that anymore. Bam! It's great for parties. It really doesn't do anything but show you. It's a great party trick. They put cup holders in the doors, making it much more functional so drinks don't get spilled in your new vehicle. They've added a 120 volt plug versus the 110 volt. So now you can absolutely run your blender and your whatever you need, really. You can charge your laptop or run your blender with that bad boy. They have flow-through venting. The seats come up to give you a huge storage space in the back. That's all flat storage. Dog crates, coolers, maybe even mother-in-law, whatever you need to shove back there, all this fits. Ford has been using the easy access gas cap for quite some time. If there's no gas cap, you just simply put your nozzle in there and fill your vehicle up with gas. In the back of this truck, they added a couple things which are huge for tailgaters and campers. These are bottle openers, so you don't have to worry about how you're going to crack your next one. They do have cup holders up here, and there is functional clamp spots, so you can clamp things down as you're working in your work surface with a ruler on here. They have continued with the best tailgate step on the planet. It doesn't get any easier than that, and you don't have to worry about hitting your hitch or climbing up on the corner over here. This is a simple one step with a handle, and you're in the bed of your truck. Once you're up here, you will find you have LED box lighting that is controlled with the push of a button. Bam, LED box lighting, like this, and this. Light up your entire box area. This bad boy right here is something we have to talk about. That is 2.4 kilowatts of power, guys. That's a generator. This runs things. That's a generator, guys. You can power things, whatever it could be. Power tools. We've seen refrigerators. You can run some stuff on that, so you don't have to worry about being out of power, having to carry around that big old generator anymore in your F-150. Reverse parking sensors make it so that you don't just see, you also hear. They take away the mechanical lift. This is now electric drop, so very easy. They've added a couple hitches. The Ford prawn is up there. They have a 7 and a 10, so you can get anything hooked up to this, with no matter what lights are, LED lights or whatever. F-150, of course, does have the toughest frame in the game. As you can see, this thing is welded cross beams on a solid squared steel frame. It's untwistable. It's absolutely untwistable. So an F-150 making this the toughest truck in the game. And in the cab, they have changed some stuff. I'm going to slide over to the driver's seat and you let me point to a couple things. This is Jason's first time in the new F-150. He might just go home in this bad boy.
I'm loving it.
Push button start. As you can tell, the screen got bigger, guys. It got way bigger. That's 12 inches. There was a time when TVs in our kitchens weren't that big. Another thing that is absolutely a killer change in this truck is dual heat and air. Ford wasn't as conscious about the passenger last year because they only had one temperature. Everybody had to be hot or everybody had to be cold. Now everybody can be happy. Heated seats are included in this package. And this bad boy here, fold flat shifter. We've all heard the derogatory comments or whatever it can be used for. The real reason is because this is a flat surface for you to work. You can put your laptop there. You can keep it plugged in with this. It is a great, great feature. Humongous center console with more USBs. USBs here, and USBs in the back. Those are fast chargers for whatever your device could possibly need power for.
Crazy.
It's crazy. They changed the four-wheel drive system a little bit and added some drive modes. And if you look up here as I push this, button, whoa, they have different modes in here to kind of make it easier to drive, I guess. Sport mode, of course, when you're getting into a race, you want to get to sport mode. Eco mode when you want to save some gas. Tow haul when you got something on the back. Normal when you're just cruising, slippery, deep sand, and mud and ruts when you're getting ready to do some off-roading. And you'll see that, as that says, four-wheel drive in progress. It's locking itself into four-wheel drive. The most effective way it can possibly get you through the terrain that you've chose to drive through. Great, great stuff. And let's talk about the one huge last thing that Ford added to F-150 this year, and that is adaptive cruise control and lane centering. You used to have to buy high trim levels to get this. Now you don't. This is an XLT and it has adaptive cruise control and it has lane centering. This thing is awesome. And of course, another carryover from last year, they had the automatic emergency braking, which this truck absolutely has. It is probably the safest vehicle on the road, ready to rock and roll for your vacation purposes. So, now that I've done my second video, I just want everybody to know I was just as nervous this time as I was last time. So, I'll try not to be so nervous next time. So thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate you sharing our videos. We appreciate you watching them. So we also sell cars. We want to be here for you. So let us know what we can do. Thanks, guys. Another huge thing about this truck is as Jason and I are driving, we're going to come to a complete stop. We've been sitting here yakking for a minute, and I forgot my phone inside. I got to run in and get it real quick. Oh, ooh, did that thing just save me? It absolutely did, guys. You don't have to worry about getting out of your car and your car running away from you. Another huge thing I forgot to point out is we think this is a map of Detroit. In case anybody ever wants to go to Detroit, we think that is a map.
Oh, well, I'll tell you where Papa's Pizza is. I don't know.
That it could. There's a few hidden Easter eggs in the new F-150. We'll let you know what they are as we find them.
Well, I got to tell you how many times that has saved me on a push-button start.
Yeah.
Because, you know, usually you pull up to a gas station, won't let you take your key out unless you're in park. And so now that solves that problem for you. That's huge.
It's huge.
Absolutely huge.
Somewhere along the line, somebody has let a car drive through a building somewhere, you know, just by stepping out of it.
But
so,
not going to happen in this XLT.
Not in this car. Not in this car.